Hello, biology students. I am Mrs. Wenberg, and welcome to CodeRVA. So we're going to be doing biology together this year, and I'm really excited, and I wanted to give you a tour of the Canvas page. If you've never used Canvas before, it's not hard. You'll get it. It's just kind of navigating around. Everything that I'm going to do for you is going to be in Canvas. All of your grades, all of your assignments, any information that you need is going to be centered here in Canvas. So let's just kind of take a look around and see what this page looks like. So when you go, and I can't do it in the student view here, but you have this dashboard over here, which shows you the little tiles of all your different classes. And just always make sure you actually go into your class. Right? I'm going to have a lot of information for you in the class here. So don't just look at a to-do list or anything. Make sure you actually go in. So this is what the home page looks like. Notice up here at the top, there is an announcement. And I'm going to make an announcement for you every week. So it's going to have some extra credit opportunities. Keep an eye out for that. This one is a video. This is the first one, a little welcome video, so please watch it. And then there's a form here that I'd like for you to fill out. So please do that as soon as you can, right? I don't know if you're comfortable with Canvas and you can get in, go ahead and do it. All right, so that's in the announcement area. And then you can always go home, right? You always go back home to center yourself. All right, looking down, there's some stuff here. So there's some buttons here. Modules takes you to where all the work is, and I'll go back to that. Teacher gives you some information about me. Syllabus and due dates. Well, let me go show you. I'll show you the teacher page just real quick. So it's just some information. It's got my email. And going back home, so you're always navigating through the buttons on the left there. Syllabus, there's a download that you can do if you want to. It's pretty long, so I really wouldn't print it out unless you really wanted to. But there's also some links to it. So the stuff that's in the syllabus is also here as well too. And the one thing that's a little extra is this virtual learning expectations. So please familiarize yourself with that. As we go through, we're going to be spending at least the first part of this year in online learning. So it's really important that you actually pay attention to this online stuff. It is important. And I do want to see you, right? As much as you're comfortable, I would really like to see you, because otherwise I can't get to know you. So, but please go through those virtual learning expectations, click through that and read through them, and I think it'll help us have a good year. So I'm going to go back home, right? Always back home. And now the grade is where you're going to see your grades. You'll see if it's pending because I haven't graded it yet, but a lot of the things we do, things are going to just pop right in. So you can always check your grades, and that is a running grade of exactly where you stand. Resources, I have put a bunch of resources here. If you have trouble with your computer, you can click on this link and it will take you to the CodeRVA form for you to fill out and get some help on that. I've given you, if you've never used Flipgrid or CK12 or quizzes, or if you haven't used a Chromebook before, here's how to take a screenshot, how to take a photo, because sometimes I might need you to take a photo of something, and you can use your Chromebook if you don't have a cell phone to take a picture with. If you have a cell phone, you can use that, but if not, you can use your Chromebook. Just make sure it's a clear picture right down here. Make sure it's clear and not blurry, because I want to be able to see it. All right, so that's on the resource page. So let me go back home. All right, so you're going to have a to-do list over here on the right, which again is not the end-all be-all. There is more to the class than just your to-do list, because that only tells you the things that are graded. It's not telling you all the content. So that's going to be under modules. Now, before I leave this home page, I do want to talk about this question and answer. So if you click on this, this is going to stay up all year, and this is going to be a running list of discussion. Oh, it's telling me as a student that I can't get in there. But what it's going to be is a running list of discussion. You know, if you have something that comes up that you are not sure about, you can go to this question and answer section and type in your question, and either I or one of the other people in the class can come back and answer your question. So you're not just out there by yourself floundering. You can post a question and hopefully either myself or someone else will answer it. Let's keep it professional and respectful and helpful, right? That's the thing. We're not there in contact with each other, so we have to do the best we can to establish these relationships. So you might want to subscribe to it, and that way you get a notice whenever someone posts a question or even an answer to. So just keep that in mind. That'll be something that will be up all year. All right, let's go to modules. And so each icon is something different, right? There's a page icon that this is where the information is going to be. So this is always going to be information. Let me go back to modules here. If it's got this little like call out box, that's a discussion. This is a page. This is a quiz, an assignment. So this is something for you to do. So anytime it's got the paper with a pencil, that's something for you to do and turn in. So if we go to this quizzes practice, so it is, if you haven't used quizzes, there's a video on how to use it. But I think it's pretty easy to use. And then here's the link, and then you enter this code, and you're going to work through the quizzes. And when you're all done, you're going to take a screenshot, right? If you don't remember how to do the screenshot, go back to the resources page and watch that video again. Take a screenshot of your final score, and it must show your name. I will not accept it if it doesn't have your name. If you made some funny, crazy name that has nothing to do with your actual name, nope. I'm going to kick it back to you and say, do it again and use your name. So make sure you do that. Don't waste your time. All right. So, and then you're going to upload it to Canvas. And you notice up here at the top, it says submit. And so when you click on submit, you're either going to do a file upload, CK12 practice, that'll be a separate thing when we're doing CK12, or a Google Drive. So when you take a screenshot, it's going to be a file upload, and then you just choose the file, and I believe it's in your downloads. So you just attach it and submit, and you're done. But and then I'll grade it as you go. So that's the idea. So the submit is always going to be in the top right there, and you should always see this little box. You can leave me comments. Sometimes I might ask for just text, right? Just for you to give me a comment or tell me that it's done. But this is the area where you're going to submit everything. So let me go back home and let me leave those changes. So we'll go back home. I hope that tour, I didn't mean for it to go quite this long, but I hope that tour was helpful. And if you have any questions, you can always email me. All right, I'll see you soon.